What if I told you there was a number so powerful, so fundamental, a numerical key so profound, that for centuries, powerful institutions, secret societies, and even entire religions tried to keep it hidden, suppressing its knowledge from the masses? A number whispered about in hushed tones, feared for its potential to unlock the secrets of reality itself. A code that could unlock the very blueprint of creation, revealing the underlying mathematical structure of everything around us. A hidden language woven into the fabric of existence. This is not science fiction. This is the story of the Fibonacci numbers. A sequence of numbers that has captivated mathematicians, scientists, and artists for centuries. A sequence that some say was once forbidden knowledge, deemed too dangerous for the uninitiated to comprehend. Whispering secrets of the cosmos and our own existence, hinting at a deeper order and harmony within the universe, a numerical echo resonating throughout all of creation. Why would a simple string of numbers be so dangerous, so feared, so actively suppressed? What power did it hold that made it a threat to the established order? The story begins with Leonardo of Pisa, known as Fibonacci, a brilliant mathematician from the Middle Ages, who introduced a sequence to the West after observing rabbit populations, noticing a peculiar pattern in their breeding habits. It starts simply 011, a seemingly unremarkable beginning to a profound mathematical journey. 235, the sequence begins to unfold, each number building upon the last. 8, 13, and so on, each number the sum of the two before. A simple addition, yet the implications are far from simple. But behind this simplicity lies a ratio that shapes galaxies, dictating the elegant spiral arms of these cosmic giants. And the spiral of our DNA, the very code of life itself, revealing the sequence's presence at the most fundamental level of our being. Imagine a key that fits every lock, a universal principle expressed in numbers, a mathematical idea explaining the branching of trees, the way they reach for the sky in a perfectly optimized pattern, the spiral of shells, the elegant curve of the Nautilus, a testament to nature's mathematical precision. Even the structure of pineapples, the arrangement of their scales following the Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci sequence is the universe's preferred method of building, from the smallest to the largest, a universal constant woven into the fabric of reality. Could it be that discovering this code is like reading a page from the Creator's own notebook, a glimpse into the mind of the universe itself? This code is everywhere. Just walk outside, look at a sunflower. The seeds form spirals in pairs of Fibonacci numbers like 34 and 55. It's not coincidence, it's nature's way of packing seeds efficiently. Pine cones, tree branches, even the way leaves grow, each follows this ancient mathematical law. The human body too, 2 hands, 5 fingers, 3 segments per finger, Fibonacci numbers again. Our proportions from forearm to hand often echo this ratio. We are living, breathing Fibonacci sequences. This means the universe isn't chaos. There's an underlying order, the swirl of a hurricane, the petals of a lily, connected by a repeating pattern. Life is an intricate, self-organizing system built on a simple foundation. The Fibonacci sequence is the invisible architect, shaping our world for billions of years. It's the ghost in the machine of life itself, and it's been here long before we ever thought to count. Where does this sequence lead us? What secrets does it hold within its numerical embrace? Divide any 2 successive Fibonacci numbers, say 13 by 8, and you get a ratio, a decimal that begins to hint at something profound. As you go higher and higher in the Fibonacci sequence, this ratio approaches a limit, converging towards 1.618. This number is known as the golden ratio, or phi, a value revered throughout history. Phi is far more than just a number. It's a fundamental constant of geometry and design, a blueprint woven into the fabric of reality. It's considered the most pleasing proportion to the human eye, a key to aesthetic harmony. Create a golden rectangle, remove a square, and what's left is another golden rectangle infinitely, a self-similar pattern repeating endlessly. This process forms the Fibonacci spiral, a shape echoed throughout the universe, seen in the grand sweep of galaxies, the elegant curves of seashells and the swirling dynamics of weather patterns. It's a pattern that nature seems to favor. The ancient Greeks recognized its power and used it extensively in art and architecture, believing it bridged the gap between chaos and divine order, a reflection of cosmic balance. By incorporating this ratio into their creations, they sought to mirror the perfection of the heavens on earth, striving for timeless beauty. The simple sequence Fibonacci observed unlocks a universal constant, a key to understanding the underlying structure of reality. It's a constant that defines beauty, governs growth in the natural world, and shapes the very fabric of the cosmos. Some call it the fingerprint of God, a testament to an underlying order, a fundamental thread running through math, biology, art, and even the seemingly chaotic realm of physics. It connects us to the world around us in a deep, mysterious, and profound way. The universe itself seems to have a distinct preference for this particular kind of beauty, an inherent bias towards phi. And that beauty, that underlying harmony, is ultimately defined by phi. The divine proportion is everywhere, subtly shaping the world around us, if you just know where to look and what to seek. The code's story doesn't start with Fibonacci. Ancient civilizations knew its power. The Greeks built the Parthenon using the golden ratio, a mathematical symphony in stone, but the trail goes further back, to Egypt. The Great Pyramid's proportions closely match phi, suggesting a deep understanding of sacred geometry. Did these cultures discover it independently, or was there a lost source of wisdom? For those who look deeper, it hints at a hidden history, when humanity was more connected to the universe's patterns than we are today. The Great Pyramid is more than a tomb. It's an engineering marvel. Its alignment and construction still baffle us. But what if the real secret is why it was built with such precise dimensions? Multiply its height by 2 times pi, and you get a number close to its perimeter, suggesting knowledge of pi. But the connection to phi is even deeper. The pyramid's geometry is based on this cosmic harmony. Some theorize it was more than symbolic, a resonant structure built from sacred geometry. Was it a power plant, a communication device, or a tool for consciousness? Mainstream science dismisses these ideas, but can we be sure? Perhaps the pyramid's secrets are about a lost science, one based on harmony, proportion, and the hidden numbers of creation. The truth may be more profound than we imagine. Fast forward to the Renaissance, a time of explosive creativity and discovery. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci were obsessed with mathematics as the key to understanding the world. Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man and his paintings, like the Mona Lisa, used the golden ratio to create balance and harmony. The great masters, Michelangelo, Raphael, Botticelli, used the divine proportion to make their art feel inexplicably perfect. This knowledge was a closely guarded secret, reserved for the masters. By composing their works with this ratio, they channeled the perfection of the cosmos onto canvas. The beauty resonates with us because it's the same proportion that built our bodies and the natural world. Was this knowledge openly shared? Or was it a secret for a select few? The art guilds kept their techniques hidden, making the golden ratio a tool that separated masters from apprentices. The Renaissance was a rebirth of this ancient code. The code is in nature, ancient monuments and Renaissance art. But what about today? Some believe the knowledge of Fibonacci and the golden ratio has gone underground, wielded by powerful organizations. If you could predict growth and model systems, it would be incredibly valuable, especially in financial markets. Human behavior, like nature, might follow these ancient patterns. Financial analysts use Fibonacci ratios to predict market movements. If the biggest players use these principles, they gain an immense advantage. The secret, it seems, is still a secret for a reason. Enter the Elliott wave principle. In the 1930s, Ralph Nelson Elliott found that stock markets move in repetitive patterns, waves, governed by the Fibonacci sequence. Impulse waves have 5 subwaves. Corrective waves have 3 Fibonacci numbers. Price targets and corrections often align with Fibonacci ratios like 61.8%, the inverse of phi. These retracement levels act as invisible support and resistance in the market. The market, driven by mass psychology, may expand and contract in Fibonacci patterns. If true, the market isn't random. It's a natural system, like a sunflower or galaxy. Now imagine hedge funds with supercomputers and mathematicians refining these patterns. The most advanced trading algorithms may be built on this Fibonacci code. It's a secret weapon in high-frequency trading. The code that shapes nature may also shape fortunes. We've traveled from ancient Egypt, a cradle of civilization, where humanity first gazed at the stars and pondered its place in the cosmos, to Wall Street, a modern-day monument to human ingenuity and complex systems driven by numbers and algorithms. Following a single mathematical thread, a common language that seems to weave through every aspect of existence. Why does the universe follow these rules with such unwavering precision? Is it mere coincidence, a lucky roll of the cosmic dice, or is it compelling evidence of something far more profound at play? One possibility, a concept that has captivated imaginations for decades: our reality is not what it seems, but rather a vast, intricately programmed simulation. In a simulation, everything from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy is ultimately based on code, mathematical rules and algorithms that govern its behavior. An efficient programmer seeking to optimize resources would likely use a simple repeating algorithm, like the elegant Fibonacci sequence, to generate infinite complexity from a finite set of instructions. The golden ratio, phi, is famously irrational. Its digits never repeat, stretching into infinity and creating apparent randomness within a structured framework. Could the code of life, the very blueprint of our existence, and the grand structures of the cosmos be, in fact, the source code of our simulated reality? This mind-bending idea is actively debated by leading physicists, computer scientists, and philosophers around the globe. If true, the ubiquitous Fibonacci sequence is not just a clue to understanding the mind of God, it's a digital signature, deliberately left by the programmer, a subtle mark of creation, a watermark elegantly woven into the code of our universe, cleverly hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. It's an open invitation to keep questioning the nature of reality, to relentlessly look for patterns and connections, the relentless search for answers. The insatiable curiosity to understand our place in the universe is what fundamentally makes us human. And the journey into the unknown, the quest to unravel the mysteries of existence, has only just begun.